case scenario. Bring out apparel. Occult classics. I am so excited. That's not orange. Now before you're all, but Leslie, it's still summer. It's not fall yet. It's July. Well, this is a business and I have to get stuff ready to go. Actually, it's currently June right now that I'm filming this. I'm pretty sure by the time it goes up, it'll be July. I'm getting started even earlier than you think. This year, I really, really, really want some really fun art stuff, some really fun stuff for my fall collection. The season that I feel I get most excited for and that I get all of my like artistic ideas for is fall. And so I really want it to be a good fall launch. I really wanted to have a good one last year, but I think I really bit off more than I could chew last year. And I also waited until the very last minute to create all of my stuff. And so I didn't come out with like half of the things that I was hoping to. And so I thought, okay, this year I need to actually already know everything that I want to create by the end of June, so that when July 1st comes, I can just start creating and start making things happen. Actually, I can remember in the summer, we would be shooting things for Christmas time. So I'm already behind. Today, I want to go ahead and start planning out everything that I am considering or wanting to bring out. Grab a notebook, grab a pen, and we are going to start planning out what our 2025 autumn collection will look like. Let's get started. I mean, guys, we literally just had the summer solstice a few days ago, so I'm going to refrain from getting out a bunch of pumpkins. So we've just got this cute little velvety baby right here, and I absolutely love it. And we all know what the orange lights mean. Orange lights for autumn. Here we go. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing some art prints, coming out with some art pieces. I want to try to do some really cute coffin-shaped bookmarks. I was thinking about bringing out polymer clay coasters that looked like those really cute, iconic Pillsbury cookies. There's like a pumpkin, there's a ghost, and I think there's like a black cat. So I was thinking about making coasters that looked like those cookies. We'll see how it goes. I think my main, I don't know how to do this part is the actual varnishing and finishing part. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I could do some moon phase coasters, maybe do a crescent moon, a quarter moon, and a full moon. Polymer coasters. Bookmarks. I mean, we have a sticker cutting machine, so why wouldn't we make stickers, you know? Stickers, and maybe we'll do some sticker sheets. And art prints. Something else that I have been considering, finding a really good print on demand company so that I can actually bring out apparel, sweaters, and hoodies and shirts, mugs. And I could get a mug press, but they're really, really expensive. So I'm not yet ready for that, but I kind of want to just have more products, especially for fall. That's when you get cozy and you wear the cozy hoodie and the sweaters. And I just think it would be, I've always thought it would be really fun to have apparel and things like that, and mugs to go with my coasters and to go with a cozy fall day. And it's just, the problem is anytime I start doing my research on print on demand companies, there are so many mixed reviews. There are so many people that are this is amazing, and then there are other people that are the quality is not good, things fade, or it's not lasting very long, or it's not the correct color, or it arrived to my customer broken. There are just things that I think I'm really, really scared to open a door that. Here's the thing, with print on demand, I don't have control over the quality of things. So I can only hope my customers are getting really good quality things. I can do all of the research. There's still always the chance somebody is gonna get a fluke product that it wasn't made as well as the rest, and then that customer immediately thinks that everything is just junk. It just means I'm gonna have to take a chance. I think knowing that it would affect my customers, my audience, people that trust me and people that believe in me and my products, that I would be possibly jeopardizing that relationship. And that if one of you guys that, has built trust in what I do and who I am, if you order something from me and it's through a print on demand place, if the product you get is not very good, then we've broken that trust, I feel like. Oh, you guys, there are literally so many people that do print on demand, and yet I feel like I can't do it because if it's not perfect, then I've ruined everything, I think my biggest fear, a bad product will make people think that I don't care how other people spend their money, where I don't respect other people's money, I don't respect other people's support. It comes down to other people spending their hard-earned money, and I just really don't want to jeopardize things or to make people think that I'm a shady business person, Oh my gosh. I know that sounds really silly, and I think I'm taking it way too, I'm just thinking about worst case scenario, but that's something that has always worried me when it comes to this whole entire art business. That's where we're at right now. Well, we were supposed to be planning out our fall collection, but I ended up just spilling all of my thoughts, fears, worries, doubts. So, what's a big idea you have but you're afraid of? Let me know. Let's talk about it. All right, let's go. Why are you so afraid? go the print on demand route, which I'm looking at printing companies right now. I'm doing some research on some print shops. I could do notebooks.
Just like
I'm about to start a riot on the internet
why?
because I'm using ketchup,
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
people like to get upset about it. Today is July 1st, which means that I need to officially begin creating the art for my fall collection. Woo! I had a bunch of like ideas, as you had seen, but I didn't know kind of like my art prints that I was gonna do. I had been sitting outside for a while came inside, started cuddling up with Rhodey, and all of a sudden, all these ideas came flooding in. And I now have a really fun, cute idea for a collection of art prints that will all go together. And I'm really excited. What I'm gonna actually do right now, kind of super roughly plan them out, like plan out the visuals and the colors for each one, because what I wanna do is a bunch of monochromatic prints. Each print is going to have a different color scheme, but each one is gonna be monochromatic. So I'm gonna kind of like plan out little like thumbnails of each one, just so that I kind of feel more like I know what I'm doing once I really officially get started on the art. The thing that came to me, like the name that I was thinking is, you know how you call movies like cult classics? So I was thinking, what if I called this little series the Occult Classics? And so I was gonna do a witch, a vampire, a dark fairy, a dark mermaid, and I guess just something that, you know, a girl that has like little devil horns, but I'm not necessarily doing like the devil. I've always wanted to do a series of paintings that were all the different types of witches. A solar witch, a lunar witch, a cosmic witch, which I kind of did that, I kind of did that last year. Honestly, like the artwork wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but something I've wanted to do for a long time. All the different witches have art prints of those, and then a sticker that goes with each art print, and the sticker would be the witch's familiar. A solar witch could have a butterfly familiar or a hummingbird familiar. A lunar witch could have an owl familiar or a crow familiar. This is my little familiar right here. And then I was thinking today, like, well, I mean, maybe I could kind of go ahead and do that and just have a little sticker animal familiar to go with each thing, although it's more of a witch thing and I'm doing only one witch art print. So I don't know, and maybe other things. So wait until you see the vampire. They look like little stamps. They're so cute. Look at these. It's cracking me up. Again, it's just rough. It's more so kind of to figure out like colors, but look at the vampire. So I think for the mermaids, I'm kind of going back and forth on whether I want to actually just do like same as the others, where it's like a up close face, so that these two aren't the only ones that are like full body. I'm actually in the process of editing this video right now, but it's already pretty long. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, but I will say this. Y'all, I am so excited for this fall collection. Basically what I've been doing over the past few days is roughly planning out each art piece, how to take what's in my head and actually translate it into a piece of art. I sometimes find that I have this idea in my head, but it's kind of like a blurry vision of what I want. And then whenever I actually go to draw it or paint it, I can't quite make out the details of what's in my head. So what I end up creating isn't quite what I wanted it to look like. Hi. Now, sometimes I find that if I am filming the process of something, I kind of feel like I have to rush and just get something done rather than trial and error. I think this is the most accurate that I have ever gotten an art piece to what's in my head. Rune. As soon as I finished roughly planning out the first one, I felt almost giddy at how much I loved it and how it was like, this is what was in my head, but better. It was better. That never happens, you guys. That never happens for me. I'm really, really excited about what I've created. And then that gave me a bunch of ideas for stickers. Also then started getting ideas for the design that I would want to do when I start creating an oracle deck. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one when we will be finalizing some art pieces and hopefully starting to work on some coasters. We'll see. And we gotta make bookmarks. Oh, you guys, we got so much to do. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button because you're not gonna wanna miss this next video. Woo! Love you.
Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. I'm off the ground, no one can stop me now. Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. The other night, I remember what it felt like.